going to work on the next block for Starry Night, and that's using this curved ruler. You see it? No. Well, it's a ruler that has curves on it and a slot to cut with, and it's called the Wonder Curve Ruler. And I'm making the Starry Nights, and this is the scene I'm going to be finishing up the star and the top of the stable, and then assembling Mary and Joseph and the babe. So I've got all those pieces except for this part here and here. So that's what I'm working on tonight. And I've cut out all the parts. And so the first step we're going to be doing is assembling the curved pieces of the Starry Night part. And so this is what we have. We have 4 pie shapes, and then 4 of these, well, coordinating pieces, you know. So we're going to sew those together and go around the corner, and hopefully that works. And then we're going to assemble all the rest of the pieces with just square pieces, which shouldn't be too difficult. So I'm going to put you down so you can see what I'm doing here. Oh, hi, Hannah. Hi, Hannah. Good girl. Hi, big girl. Yes. We had a busy weekend, huh? Okay, move over. Move over. I'm coming. Coming with my chair. All right, so we're going to go down here and look at the camera on the... Yes, dear. Yes, okay. Good girl. So let's see. Can you see that? We might need to go down a little further. We're going to sew as we go around the corner. I wonder if we can just pull it together. Seems to me that's what I did last month. Slow that down. I hope this is working. And then come around that last corner. And the directions say that you're going to have a piece hanging out the bottom. Actually, it shows coming right together. No, it doesn't. It shows a piece hanging off the end. Thank goodness, huh? There we go. Well, I think that worked. There's no puckers, and I think when I iron it, it'll lay down nice and flat. Pretty neat, huh? Okay, we'll do the next 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's 2. Here, let's go 3. So you start 1/4 of an inch down, and then you just meet these edges together as you go. I was thinking you needed to find the middle of each one and put that together. But no, because there's a certain amount that needs to hang off the edges. Okay. 3 down, 1 to go. Okay. Neato, keto. No puckers in any of them. Okay, I'll be right back. We're going to press these. Okay, here we go. They press up pretty nice, as you can see. Pretty flat. I give them a little press and a little spray starch. Now let's see what we're supposed to do with them. Okay, we take the ruler and we're going to do some more cutting on them, I guess. So here we go again. So we take the block and we're going to use the ruler so that the blue squares are like that maybe. And we're going to put this square blue dot on the curve. Okay, we can do that. Blue dot on the curve. And it says blue dot on the curve and blue dot on the curve. So we could do it here or here. So I wonder how it's supposed to be. I guess upright as much because we want to have that perimeter there. Trim side and top. Rotate block and align the trimmed edges with the 4-inch marks and trim the remaining fabric. Okay, this is called a shimmer AB. Well, let me show you again. This is a blue dot on the ruler, goes right on the intersection. And then there's another blue dot down here on this corner. And then you line it up so that, you know, you can slide it along here, but then it would be off. So it'd be best to bring it back to there. Okay. I think it's the correct thing to do. It says blue dots. And then we turn it around and we put it on 4-inch marks. And I think that we put it on the 4-inch by the 4-inch. So this line goes along here. Can you see that? Yes. And 4-inch here. And then we trim that excess. I think my cutting mat is getting old and decrepit or something. Well, we're missing a tiny divot on this corner, but I think it's within the seam allowance. So I think we're going to be okay on that. But that behooves me to make it a little more generous on that corner. Now let's see. We're going to do blue dot up here. No, here. And blue dot there. Okay. And then we do 4" by 4". I'm going to move it over here so we're out of these lines. Here's 4. And there's 4. Perfect. Okay, so 2 down, 2 to go. So here's another one, and we're going to turn it around like so. I think. And then we're going to do the blue dots. And then 4 by 4. 4, 4. Okay, that's another good one. Okay, one more we're going to do, right? Blue dots. Let's see, how does that go? Blue dots. And then 4 by 4. Here's 4 and here's 4. Nope, that's 5. This is 4 and this is 4. Okay. Okay, we have 4 perfect shimmer ABs. And apparently we're going to put them together to make the star like this. Oh, that's pretty. I really like that fabric I had. It's from a fundraiser. It's some of that old fabric from like 10 years ago. It's just really shimmery. I love it. And then we need a 2.5 by 7, which is this one. Okay, let's put these together. Let's see, how does that go? Not like that. I better do it again. Okay, they go together right there. I had to lay them out again to make sure I had the right ones go in the right directions. It's so odd using this curved ruler that you just really get second guess yourself as you go. Doesn't that look pretty? We're going to make sure those seams, I pressed them open, and we're going to make sure they go together. beautiful thing. Wow, that came together nice. Well, I'm happy. And then we put the manger part on the top of it. And I'm using flannel. I think this is flannel anyway, plaid flannel. Okay, so that's the first one. And then we have some strips to make, and then it's done. So that's pretty cool. Okay, well, we'll skip to where that's done, and we'll show you the finished product. So here is our video of what it looks like with the manger put together. And so here's my rendition. Here's Mary, and the manger, and the star, and the babe, and Joseph. Cool. Now I just have animals and trees to make. I'm happy with it.